Hello everyone, my name is Mary, and today I have an angelically inspired tarot reading and an angel message for the full moon, which is happening on Thursday, January 25th, 2024 at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5:54 p.m. UTC time. So the message that I got for this particular full moon is simply this: see the truth. And the type of seeing that we're talking about here is the type of seeing that just changes, where you're no longer seeing what it is you're used to seeing. Where you allow yourself to see something brand new, or see something from a new perspective, or to look for something that you've never looked for before. Looking for something, seeing something, seeing it as a possibility, seeing something that will change your perspective altogether. So I tuned into Archangel Tzadkiel, which is the Archangel of mercy, forgiveness, and transmutation. And I got a lovely guided message from that angel. And that angel is going to continue and guide the tarot card reading as well. But here is the message that I received. Beloved, what are you used to seeing in your life? This is what you will see. But dear souls, God is the endless stream of all good things, and God is ready to show up in your life however your faith allows. Begin to see the greatness of God in your life. Begin to regard yourself as the advantageous, blessed miracle of divine light that you are. Change begins with seeing more lovingly God in your world and in your life. So I think that's pretty clear. I just love that it's all about it all starts with seeing something different, just seeing something differently. There was this restaurant in the city where I live, or near where I live. This restaurant on top of a tower, like on top of a tall building that was rotating all the time. And so you could sit and have your meal, and during the course of the meal, get a view of the entire city. That restaurant is long since closed, but the idea here is to, without doing anything, allow your perspective to shift, allow yourself to see more than you ever have before, and this is the seeing that we want to do on this full moon. So let's jump into the tarot card reading. I have the cards all ready to go, and let's see what we have. Interesting. This is very interesting because I did a reading for myself earlier today, and this card showed up. It's a different deck altogether, but this is the Seven of Swords. And so I think the reason this is showing up is because not only is this card relevant for me personally, but it's relevant for you. It's relevant for all of us. And the idea here is deception. That first off, there is something deceiving in your life. There is some deception going on. And it's important that we just allow ourselves to see and to acknowledge and to accept the fact that our lives and the world is not what it appears to be, that we have been deceived, that there is an illusion going on. And one of the things that I'm getting very strongly from this archangel is that your ability to see beyond the ingredients of your world, or to see beyond the results of your world, to see the foundational substance of your world, to see beyond, is what is going to change it. Is what's going to change it. So we are deceiving ourselves, basically. We're living in a world where we are seeing the world from a very from a point of view that has been tainted, from a point of view that has been, charged and by, all kinds of lies and Of course, the world is filled with lies and filled with deception and filled with all of this. This is not bad. It's just important for us to see that we've been deceiving ourselves. We've been seeing a deception. The world itself is a deception because matter itself is just energy. Matter itself mainly is just empty space and vibrating strings of energy. That's basically all there is. And the laws of physics that we run our world by actually are quite different when you get down to the material, substance of the world. Once you get down to subatomic particles, they seem to behave very differently than the matter that we know. So it's just the idea of getting beyond, of seeing beyond what's in front of us, seeing beyond the deception. Oh my gosh, Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, I think I'm feeling the Archangel just showering love all over you, all over us, as we take in the energy of this card, because the Queen of Cups is about, she has perfect respect for her heart and everything she's been through. And yes, this deception may have hurt you. Maybe you're looking at a deception in how you've lived your life, in the values you placed on your life. Maybe the deception is in your relationships and what you thought you were worthy of. It just doesn't mean that you got to go change your relationship. It just means that you're changing how you view your life. Maybe you've been deceived in your own personal self-worth. Whatever the deception is that you need to see, it all starts with seeing that deception and then having forgiveness for yourself, loving yourself, showering yourself with love. Yes, seeing that deception was a part of your journey and an important part. I think once everybody gets past the darkness of whatever has hurt you in the past, you can look back on it with the idea of, that it was actually helpful. That difficult time in my life was actually important and it was good and it made me stronger and I learned something from it. That's the Queen of Cups. She learns something from every part of her life. She's ready to treasure all her feelings and all of herself completely. And so the angel wants us to not look at the world, our lives with the clouded, I'm wrong and I need to see differently, judgmental sort of point of view, but from a forgiving point of view, which from the reading, what we're seeing so far is a challenge. It's a challenge to forgive yourself. It's a challenge to see yourself with love and forgiveness, even though you've been deceived, even though you're living a lie. And when I say living a lie, I mean that we are infinite beings. Our souls are made of the substance of God. And if you're not seeing yourself that way reflected in your life, then you're seeing incorrectly. But this is not wrong. You chose to be born into a human body, to have these experiences, to have this very limited view of yourself. This is the experience. This is the meat and potatoes of life, is living through these weird experiences and seeing ourselves and each other just exactly the way we are, and growing from it. All right. Nothing. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that nothing could be more spot on for seeing the truth than the Ace of Pentacles, I think, because the Ace of Pentacles is about walking through that like archway into sort of a new garden. Like you're in this old garden, you're used to seeing the flowers and the plants that you're seeing, and now the path is leading you through that archway to a different landscape. You're going to see a different landscape. So what the angel wants us to do is see our lives differently, to see the landscape of your life completely differently. And the good thing is that the universe and the angels and the energy of the world wants this. This is what's ready to be born, is a new perspective. A new perspective is ready. It's on the cusp. It's ready to be born in you. You can't stop it. It's happening. It's happening. So invite it in. Invite the truth in to your point of view. The Ten of Wands. All right, so this is where we have to start getting a little bit ruthless. And I don't like using that word. It's not the best word, but it's the word that I'm using. So we got to get a little ruthless when it comes to putting down certain parts of our lives, of our viewpoint of ourselves. This card is about, you got to get a little ruthless. We can't bring every part of our past into the future, nor do we want to. This full moon is about shining a light on whichever one of the 10 wands here are, which he's obviously carrying too much. So what's he going to put down? What is it that you are ready to put down? What can you actually say, you know what? I don't need to carry this anymore. I don't need to carry this anymore. Maybe this need to be right, a need to succeed, a need to be a certain body shape, a need to look a certain way. Maybe there's just something you thought was so important and you're like, you know what? That's really not important. It's not important at all. And I'm going to put it down. This full moon is going to show you ruthlessly and truthfully what it is you're carrying that you don't have to carry anymore. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So we have the Ace of Pentacles as what is being, the foundation of what's happening, of how we see, of how we need to see the truth, is to see ourselves as our world is brand new. See our world as see a new landscape. But what we're sort of turning away from, what we're walking away from, what's in the past, is this Queen of Pentacles energy. And what I'm getting from this is that we are meant to attract something different. We're meant to attract something different. So whatever it is that you carry, that you thought you were building towards, that you thought we all were building towards, whatever the story of the world, the history of humanity has taught you is important. It's very possible that your soul is trying to teach you a different lesson and is trying to plant a seed in you that that you never expected. So instead of relying on attracting from a previous sense of what you want, of your goals and ideals, we're shifting, we're changing, we're forgiving, we're transmuting, we're changing our lives, and we're working with a brand new deck of cards, So what we need to do is move away from whatever we've been attracting in the past. It was beautiful and it was wonderful, but now is the moment of transmutation. Now is the moment of forgiveness. Now is the moment where we can put things down and change things and see our lives completely differently. Wow. All right. So this actually completes a story that it's quite interesting. So the story, the timeline here is basically saying we attracted some good things. We made the best of what we could. We made the best of our the ingredients on hand. You made the best of it. But now is the time for seeing your life in a new way. And sometimes seeing your life in a new way means allowing certain things to crumble, allowing certain things to come down, allowing certain things to show themselves as being not what we wanted. Maybe you wanted this job and tried so hard to get it, and you got this job and you're in the place and you have everything that you had dreamed of. Your vision board came true. You have the home, the job, the money, and somehow you're still not fulfilled. What is it that was unsound. What is the Tower card showing you about that? What is it? Was your vision? Was it how it came about? What is it? So what we're meant to see is what is unsound, what needs to be left behind, what is not, where we've built our dreams on, on sand instead of rock, where we are not firmly rooted in our soul. Where is it where you can feel shaky ground? What is it that you need to let go of? This about seeing is all about what Tzadkiel is all about. It's like seeing, it's transmutation, it's forgiveness, it's moving beyond something from the past. It's forgiving it, transmuting it, taking your soul and purifying it and getting closer to the light, the radiant light inside. How did the angel, how did I channel it? Begin to regard yourself as the advantageous, blessed miracle of divine light that you are. The blessed miracle of divine light. So if you're seeing yourself in anything less than a blessed miracle, as anything less than a blessed miracle of divine light, then this is the Tower card that you need to look at. Where are you seeing yourself as disadvantaged, as sinful, as dark, as weak, or where are you seeing yourself from this very destructive point of view? And where can you change that and start to see yourself from the opposite of this, which is of the firm foundation of divine light? All right, so we're going to make a little bit more room here. So the Six of Cups is all about, for me, I think this is like golden memories. I think when we have a golden memory from our past, it's not that you created, that you had this experience that was suddenly good, suddenly great. No, it's the fact that that experience resonated with something very true deep down inside. And so the Six of Cups is about resonance. It's about what part of your life. Here's a question for seeing yourself, seeing the truth on this full moon. What part of your life right now resonates with the most glorious, happy, golden light? What part of your life, where in your day, do you feel like you are the blessed miracle of divine light? That's what this card is trying to point to. Where in your life, where in your day, where in your past, show me, point to those times when you knew yourself to be a blessed miracle of divine light and you were excited to be that, excited to know yourself that way. That is what we're moving forward with. That is how we need to see ourselves. Not this. Whenever we don't see ourselves that way, whenever we don't see ourselves in that blessed way, miraculous way, allow that part of you to just, crumble. Put it down. You're carrying something you don't need to carry. Put it down. Forgive yourself like the Queen of Cups wants you to do. Forgive yourself for having been deceived by this dark thought, this dark deed, this addiction, this decision, whatever it was that you did that led you down the wrong path or led you somewhere where you feel like you're not fulfilled. Forgive yourself for that and go back to this. Go back to this. This is this golden feeling of what you always knew yourself to be. There's been moments. I know there's been moments for you, for me, for all of us. There's been these moments, these golden moments of divine knowing. Ooh, interesting. So we've got the Five of Wands. So what I'm getting here very strongly is that, guys, listen, those untruthful parts, it's like in this message, it says, beloved, what are you used to seeing in your life? This is what you will see. It's like those things that you're used to seeing are like ghosts floating around your life that are not, they're not true, but sometimes they don't disappear so easily. Sometimes you need to expect them to fight. Sometimes you have to understand how clingy, these deceptions, these illusions might appear to be. And so what this card is telling me is that the angel's saying, guys, these illusions, they're going to fight. They're going to fight to stick around. These illusions, these deceptions, these whatever thoughts you're used to thinking, those thoughts are going to try to hang on. They're going to try to hang on. And the more you try to see the truth, and these erroneous thoughts will fall away like the tower, like they're supposed to. They might try to hang on. It's not going to be an easy process. It's not going to be like a waterfall where the water just falls right down. It's so easy. There's a flow to it. No, it might not feel that way. It might feel very difficult. It might feel very challenging to let go of the thoughts and the ideas and to see your life from a brand new perspective. It might take some energy to do that. Now for the angel message, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. I'm getting very strongly, this is your opportunity. This full moon is your opportunity to start building your world. What do you want to see there? What do you want to see in your life? What do you want to see in your life? What do you see in your life? Try to look at and see all of it all at once. Try to see exactly everything all at once. This is the effort, to fight the illusions of the past, to fight the deception that has been practiced upon you, or by other people for a very long time. We're shaking ourselves loose of deception. We're shaking ourselves loose of illusions and pain, and we're daring to truly see the world differently. We're daring to truly change, to change who we are, to remake ourselves. There's a lot of deception out there. Your life is filled with it. My life is filled with it. We all are just filled to the brim with all kinds of lies and deception, because that's how the human race has been for a long time. Is all about powerful people imposing a deception on the masses so that they can get ahead. That's about to end. And you've taken a part in it. I've taken a part in it. But now this is about to end. This is a moment where we can truly see the truth. We can't get to the golden gate. We can't get to the goal until we see what the goal is, until we see that it's possible to have something greater than we've ever dreamed of before. And it takes a little bit of work. The angel wants us to know that the world is a lot more malleable than you think. Maybe there's discoveries, maybe there's something waiting to be seen that can change your life instantaneously. Perspective is all that is needed. Transmutation is not arduous in the sense of it's going to take a lot of work, but it will take some effort, some intention. You are a master at this, and you can do it. And the final card is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is all about doing something brand new. Picking up your sword, starting down a new path, learning something new. Like, I love this particular Page of Swords. This is a deck that is a recolored version of the Rider-Waite-Smith. And here this this girl here seems like she's no idea how to wield a sword, but she's ready to learn. And you can just see her future, can't you? This girl, you can just see, or it could be a boy. That's what I love about this card, is that, you know, you can see what you want to in this figure here. This person could be like in her future, could be this master, you know, swordsman, could be someone who's really good at this, but right now she's not. And that's what I think the angel is trying to show us, is that right now you're not really good. You may not be too good at seeing your life from a brand new perspective, but you will. It's going to get better. And it starts with seeing the truth. It starts with, let me pull this up again. See the truth. See the truth. See something brand new. See a new discovery. There is a new discovery waiting in your life. There is a new direction. There is a new landscape. There is a deception that is waiting to be cleared away. What is it in your life on this full moon that needs to be cleared away, that needs to be forgiven, that needs to be put down or let go of? What is it that you need to see differently? All right, so that is quite long enough. So my prayer for you, for me, and for all of us is that we find the courage to begin to see ourselves differently in every now moment. Amen, amen, amen. God bless you, and have a wonderful full moon. Bye.